Hey, 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 this is Fun with Tab. And today, my objective is I can think of question sentences using who, when, where, what, or why for 3 pictures. The rationale, the purpose of the objectives is for students to write question sentences using each picture and read them like a question sentence. And my evaluation is for my students to create a question sentence and read it with expression. Most common first word for question sentences are number 1, who, number 2, what, number 3, when, number 4, where, and number 5, why. Question sentences end with a question mark.
Fun with Tab is here. Give you knowledge and cheer. Teaching is what I do. Motivated to inspire you. Learning can be fun for our daughters and sons. Let's have fun to explore and receive the knowledge to open doors. Fun with Tab is the one. Learning can be fun. Learning is the key to make a better society.
Hey Benny, how you doing?
Hey, Bubba Tabra, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful.
That's great. How are you doing today, my subscribers?
How you doing?
As you know, we've been talking about types of sentences.
Types of sentences, yes.
We start off with a telling sentence,
Yes.
and then we talked about a command sentence,
Yes.
and then we talk about a strong feeling sentence.
A strong feeling sentence.
And today,
Yes.
we're going to talk about a question sentence.
A question sentence, Bubba Tabra?
That's right, a question sentence. There are only 4 types of sentences when you read any type of book. And in each sentence, you have to read them in a different way. That makes the reading kind of exciting to when you read a book.
Oh, wow.
And so, Benny,
Yes, Bubba Tabra.
my question to you was, how are you doing today?
I'm wonderful, Bubba Tabra.
Now, did you notice that my voice went up?
Yes, I did, Bubba Tabra.
Can you think of a question?
Let me see. What do you like to eat, Bubba Tabra?
Didn't you notice that your voice went up?
Yes, it did.
And so when we read a question sentence, we have to read it and make sure that our voice goes up because we're asking a question. Isn't that fun?
Yes, it is, Bubba Tabra.
So
Yes, it
when
is.
you read a story, you make sure that when you see that question mark at the end, because it has a question mark at the end,
A question mark.
you have to read it with a little bit more feeling than a telling sentence.
Okay, Bubba Tabra. Okay.
Very good. So now I have 3 pictures that I want to show you and Benny, and I want you to think of a question about these pictures. Can you do that for me, Benny?
Yes, I can, Bubba Tabra. Yes, I can.
Are you ready to?
You ready? Ready?
All right, let's look at this first picture. Wow, doesn't that look delicious, Benny?
Yes, it does. Bubba Tabra, what kind of fruit is that?
Did he just ask the question? Did his voice go up? It sure did.
It did, Bubba Tabra.
Ask that question again, Benny.
What type of fruit is that?
Very good. Can you think of another question about this picture? And I want you to think too. He's thinking.
What?
You see pineapples, you see grapes, you see oranges. What would be another question about this picture?
Is the fruit good?
Yeah, that's a good question. But what would you think? What would you ask? Now, a couple of my subscribers said, what is your favorite fruit?
What is your favorite fruit, Bubba Tabra? right.
Is that a question, Benny?
Yes, it is.
Did my voice go up?
Yes, it did.
And your voice went up too, because I heard you ask that question. What is your favorite fruit? Very good, very good. And your questions were excellent too, Benny.
Thank you, Papa Tara.
All right, let's look at this next picture.
Mm.
Ooh, that looks like a nice day to go to a park, isn't it?
Yes, Papa Tara.
So when you look at this picture, Benny,
Yes.
what question could you think of for this picture going to the park?
Where is that park?
Where is that park?
Where is that park?
Yes, see, that is an excellent question. And your voice went up again.
It sure did, Papa Tara.
You wouldn't say, where is that park? You wouldn't say it like that, would you?
No, Papa Tara, I would
No,
know.
that would be boring,
No,
wouldn't it?
That's boring, Papa Tara.
So,
Boring.
and the way that you said it, you read it like a question sentence. You said it like a question sentence too.
Yes, I did.
Where is the park?
Where is the park?
Very good. Now let's look at our last picture.
Okay.
Ooh. Do you know who this person is? I just asked a question.
Who is Rosa Parks?
Now he said, who is Rosa Parks?
Who is Rosa Parks?
Was that a question? Yes, it was. Because your voice went up and you said, who was Rosa Parks?
Who was Rosa Parks?
Very good. So, did you learn something today about question sentences?
Yes, I did, Papa Tyrone. Yes, I did.
What did you learn about question sentences?
I learned question sentences. Your voice goes up.
That's right.
And it has a question mark at the end.
It has a question mark at the end. Should we read a question sentence like a telling sentence?
No, Papa Tyrone.
No. 'Cause
No.
we should not read a question sentence like a telling sentence.
No,
No.
Papa Tyrone, no.
Very good. Did you learn something today? I hope so. Because today was the fourth kind of sentence. We talked about a telling sentence.
Telling sentence.
We talked about a strong feeling sentence.
Strong feeling sentence.
We talked about a command sentence.
Command sentence.
And today we talked about the question sentence.
The question sentence.
Did you have fun today? I just asked a question. Did my voice go up? It did. I just asked you a question. Well, did you have fun today?
I did.
Did you have fun today, Benny?
I sure did, Bubba Tupper. I had fun.
Very
Guess
good.
what?
What?
I always have fun.
That's great, and I appreciate that, Benny. You've been with me a long time, and you have learned so much.
Yes, I have, Bubba Tupper. Yes, I have.
Very good, and I hope you have learned a lot too. Now, the next episode, I'm going to read a story. I'm going to have on my Dr. Seuss hat on, and whenever I have on a Dr. Seuss hat, that means I'm going to read a story to you. And guess what? Guess what, Benny?
What's that, Bubba Tupper?
It's going to have all 4 types of sentences in it.
Oh, wow. I'll be ready.
And I hope you'll be there, Benny.
I sure will.
And I hope you be there too. Because when I read the story, you're going to notice my voice change because it had different punctuation marks. Some of the sentences going to have strong feeling. That means it's got an exclamation point. I'm going to read it with strong feeling. Some is going to be a telling sentence. And sometimes it's going to tell you. Some sentences are going to be like a command, which ends with a period or an exclamation mark. And guess what? Some of the sentences are going to be a question sentence.
Question sentence.
So tomorrow on the next episode, come join us because I'm going to read a story, one of my favorite stories to you. And you're going to notice how my voice changed for each type of sentence.
Yay.
And then, as a surprise, for those who write comments, I'm going to ask you a question about something that I read about in the story. And I
Yay.
want you to write a comment in the comment section. Are you ready for the challenge? I just asked another question.
You sure did, Papa Deborah.
I did,
You
didn't I?
sure did.
Are you ready for the challenge? Great! And I hope to see you in our next episode.
See you soon.
See you soon, Benny.
All right, bye-bye.
High five, Benny.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.